success with what they were doing. And as they remind each other game to game to keep their foot on the pedal, they know they get it done by getting those steals and deflections. And we've seen it and heard it in the past few post games where they've seen success from getting their hands inside of those passing lanes.
Ayayi off the bounce, knocks down the tray. Makes it from Atlanta offensively. This is still very much within reach for the Phoenix Mercury as they start off the second quarter with a 3. Angel Reese working her way on the inside and earned
shot and assessing where the defense is playing her, then going in and taking advantage of the openings.
Angel Reese with 6 points, 3 for 4 from the field. We do have a foul that's going against Atlanta. We'll have to sit, dealing with a little bit of foul trouble here in the second quarter.
Kalia Copper going on the inside against snuck underneath the defense, and Phoenix has gotten a couple points in the paint so far tonight.
Kalia Copper with 8 points in 10 minutes. As we mentioned, 6 in scoring so far this season. Angel Reese gets another look on the inside, going right over the top of Mack, but couldn't connect.
Natasha Mack is a shot blocker on the inside. She's got 1 so far in this game, but going against her down there in the paint can be formidable at times.
But she's only had 1 block in the last 5 games. Ryan Howard shooting lights out. You know the hedge is coming very high where Ryan Howard gets the ball. And Nas Hillman says, don't worry about it. I can cash in too.
Everybody on this team can shoot threes. Carl Smith as well. Well, that's one of the reasons that Angel Reese said she came to Atlanta is because of the development that Smesco has had with Nas Hillman.
Hit 53 threes last season. The first 3 seasons in her career, she only knocked down 1. So yes, Carl Smesco can absolutely develop his
to draw fouls on Atlanta's defense.
Another inside look for Dewana Bonner this time, and she gets 2.
I like that look better for DB, taking advantage of smaller guards on her. She's so lengthy and rangy. Did knock down her last 3, but decided to take that one on the inside.
The assist goes to Alyssa Thomas, who was flirting with a triple three.
That is insane.
I mean, she is the all-time leader in regular season and playoff triple doubles. Regular season 21, playoff 6, off the mark for Atlanta.
And a sigh of relief from Phoenix because that was in and out for Borlase.
Atlanta's already made 7 threes tonight. Kalia Copper again working her way to the rim. And as you mentioned, Tabitha, she has had a sense of urgency in the paint.
She hooked the defense on that one, but you know what, a lot of...
Where she's been on a tear here in the second quarter. Now with 11.
Fouled, and that's a big reason why JC is now on the bench with 3.
Jordan Canada with 3, and all of the other starters for Atlanta have at least 1 foul assessed.
Reese, though, noticing that she's one-on-one defense right up in her, so she just puts it on the deck.
8 points for Angel Reese as this game flow has been a little choppy with the whistle, as Borlase, also a champion in this league where she won her title in 2021 with the Chicago Sky, walked away as the finals MVP, so has a lot of experience of putting the ball in the bucket.
Gray knew the assignment. Excellent.
I don't know about that one. Alicia Gray gets it on the wing. Didn't like the look, actually drew the double team. Angel Reese. Alicia Gray, irate, wanted the foul there. It's Alyssa Thomas. I'm not sure if she even knows her own strength. And she is just that. I like it. As Izzy Borlase works her way to the rim. What I've loved most about Izzy Borlase is that her consistency.
Tall for who can be consistent coming in to score off the bench, but also two-way playing as defense.
Sammy Wickham can get hot really quickly. Makes it a 7-point game, and Sammy Wickham with her second 3. Ryan Howard looking for the response. The Euro drops it in.
And that's the calling that we were talking about before. We've been wanting to see from Ryan Howard is putting the ball on the deck.
Spin move, Alyssa Thomas. Just short on the take. Ryan Howard in the previous possession picking up her first points of the quarter. Look how far out Kalia Copper is trying to deny Ryan Howard. Right. The dish to Angel Reese. Has time to line it up. Short on the 3.
On target. but sure.
That is something that Carl Smesco has continuously worked with Angel Reese, as Atlanta was able to get it back. Silman working in the open floor, and more points for Atlanta off of a turnover. That brings a timeout for the...
Not just the top three who are getting the steals, it's other players. It's Ryan Howard.
Close to another one. Kalia Copper able to retrieve it at half court. 5 to work with. Lexi Held steps on the baseline, or actually the sideline rather, and that's it.
You've got 4 starters with a steal apiece, but then look at the bench. Medina Okot with 2 steals herself, and then Izzy Borlays with 1 right before the break.
Atlanta 2-0 on the road trip so far. We have 2 more to go, including this one in Phoenix, and then a final one with the Sparks before heading back to Atlanta. As a kickball will reset things from Boshan. Against Borlays, short on the 3. That'll go out of bounds and back to Atlanta.
Well, one thing for Phoenix, if Atlanta has an empty possession,
Joanna Bonner and Kalia Copper. Medina had to come up to the free throw line to grab the ball. Angel Reese trying to work on the inside. Joanna Bonner might have caught something in
Reese, and looks like she got poked in the eye down there. Still not in the play.
Lexi Held take, nothing there. Medina Okot with the rebound. As you mentioned, Joanna Bonner still on the other side of the floor, the back door. Now Alicia Gray strikes again. Biggest lead for Atlanta.
And that was basically Atlanta going 4 on 5 because DB still can't see out of one eye.
Set outside for Kalia Copper. Count the bucket. Kalia Copper, as we mentioned, an all-star in her own right, 5-time all-star also. Has had 8 games, 25 or more points. She can definitely light it up. Atlanta has to find an answer for her now, as she is sitting with 13.
And they're going to have to get some more help from somebody else on Phoenix's team as far as offense.
Olivia Miles and the league-leading Minnesota Lynx at 3. That'll be back on ANF for that game as well. Go to atlantadream.com for more ticket information. As you can see, a couple of people in the building. It travels. Angel Barbie across the way as we have a halftime feed. Alicia Gray, who've been phenomenal with building off of their brand this season. Barbies are off the shelf.
I know, I can't find one. It's so deep.
Angel Reese outside another 3. That one's off the mark.
I know in that last huddle, they told her to shoot the shot. She was hesitant and passed up a couple right before the last time out.
Alyssa Thomas flicks it up, nothing there. Alyssa Thomas still sitting at 2 points. And that comes down with the rebound. Approaching the 90-second mark here in the first half. Lexi Held tries to get things going for the Phoenix Mercury. Kalia Copper's been red hot in the quarter. I don't think she was expecting that one, though. Here comes Izzy Borlays up the floor and finishing at the rim. What a performance we're seeing from Borlays.